Trump so obsessed with South Africa. We are talking about a man who so like I don't know how I can put it, like who so addicted when it comes to think about South Africa. We are talking about a man who's been trying everything in his power to destroy South Africa, regardless of what he know about South Africa. He does not care at all. Instead, what this man wants is to destroy South African economy, is to bring instability in South Africa, is to do all the necessary bad things to harm South Africa. Donald J. Trump, the kind of man that we are dealing with. This man does not have any pity for South Africans. This man remain in the same position, regardless of whatsoever is being said so far, to convince him so that he can see another way of seeing South Africa. Yet, he remain unbreakable. Guys, the ACOA renewal, they had been extended through the House in the USA. They had voted and they said that, no, look, people of South Africa, they are going through a lot. We can't stop them from not benefiting from this ACOA. Therefore, let us extend it until 2028 to see if there will be any changes. And as they did that, obviously the next step will be for the Senate to vote as well. Now, here's the problem. On the Senate side, there is a lot of Senate who are in favor for Donald Trump. And we don't know how they'll decide about it because this Senate, they've been saying a lot of things about South Africa. But regardless of whatsoever will be their votes, the last person who will have to put a stamp on this bill would be Donald Trump himself. So knowing Donald Trump, with how he sees South Africa so far, I don't think there is any way Donald Trump will change his mind. Instead, I have the impression or the feeling that this man um, is going to cancel whatsoever the House and the Senate had voted. So we can't count much on him. We can't also rely much on what will be his final signature. But guys, Donald Trump has been doing all these things for some times for reasons which many people ignore, reasons which many people they are aware of the whole situation, yet no one have the courage to sit down and tell Donald Trump the truth. The first reason is that it's for the fact that South Africa decided to take Israel government to ICJ, this international court, justice court. It is something which the United States of America did not take it lightly. For them, they see this as a good opportunity for them to come on South Africa. Why? Because it is Americans who have been supporting whatsoever took place in Gaza. Let it be massacre. Let it be this and that. The USA, they were number one in the front line. That is the reason why you saw the Israel Premier Minister going all the way to the US and addressing their Senate, thanking them for all the weapons that they've been supporting or supplying to Israel. So South Africa taking that actions is something which the United States of America could not accept because they feel like South Africa is challenging them in one way or other. Second reason is for the fact that South Africa remains friends with the enemy of Americans. South Africa remain in this same statement which former President Nelson Mandela had said that uh, the friend of your enemy are not my enemy. Now, for the fact that South Africa remains friends with these nations such as Iran, Russia, Cuba, Venezuela, so on, this is where the anger of the United States of America lays. This is where they get angry so badly and they feel like challenging or fighting South Africa about it. That's not all. Also, for the fact that South Africa remain on its own foreign policies, or shall I say ANC policies, which are at the benefit of people of South Africa, yet is not at the benefit of the oppressors such as the United States of America. These are the things which end up making Donald Trump getting even more angry towards South Africa. Donald Trump, he kind of like coming with this new strategy of leadership that you want to impose to the world like a dictator. He can say whatsoever it pleases him. He can do whatever pleases him. He does not consult the House, the two chambers. He does not check or respect the laws, whether it is the local laws or international laws. See what is happening with ICE. You saw how he's been treating Americans, and Americans that are so angry with him right now. What about what he's been doing all over around the world? He went in Iran, he bombed their nuclear facilities. He went in without consulting with anyone. He did what he could have done. Now, for the fact that he did these things and then he keep on going free, no one attacks him, no one challenge him. Well, that makes him feel like, no, look, I'm well protected. I'm the most powerful man in the world. I can do whatever I want to do. That is how he end up having the same courage to go ahead and attack again Venezuela and arrest a seated president and take him all the way from his country to the US. Now, if Donald Trump is capable of doing all these things, do you have any idea what Donald Trump can do for a country such as South Africa? Because whether we like it or not, South Africa can't be compared to a country such as Venezuela when it comes to the army. They had it all. Whether we like it or not, South Africa, they were not in the top list of Donald Trump at first, like uh, Venezuela. Because with Venezuela, you will tell that even them also from their side, they were well prepared, knowing that no, anytime we can get in trouble with the Americans, we can go to a war with America. But surprisingly, one day they wake up in the morning just to find out that they are head of the state who's supposed even to give that signal of go ahead is not dead. They took him. In less than 30 minutes, everything was done. Now, if American they can have that capacity and power to go to a sovereign country and do whatsoever they did there, do you have any idea what they'll do to South Africa? So these are something that we can't take it lightly. Whatsoever Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and their allies are planning towards South Africa, these are not things that we should take it lightly. These are the things that need to bring everyone to their conscience to understand that the nation is under threat. What is it that can be done in order for us to stand against these imperialists? That it is the key message that should pass to each and every one of us. But when all this is happening, what make me feel sad the most is for the fact that our politicians, they are so distracted. Our politicians, they are having different opinions, different point of views, fighting over the seats in the local government, challenging each other on this and that, but yet you are having all the common enemy. Because even if they remove Ramaphosa here in power today, there is no guarantee showing that tomorrow, whoever's going to take power, Americans will use him or they'll have him as their cupcake. I don't think so. The treatment is still going to remain the same. Nothing's going to change. Americans, they've never been a good friends for anyone in the world. Everything they do is to protect their own benefit. Whether it is Trump or whether it's Joe Biden or Obama, whoever comes in, these people, they are committed to one thing which they have in common, which is their country. Why? Because they want to remain on top of each and every countries around the world. Now, what is it that needs to be done? Well, for me, I think this fight is not all about South Africa alone or South Africans alone. This fight is not about Ramaphosa alone or the ANC alone. This fight should be involving political parties, political leaders, Africans all over around country, Africa continent, as Fikile Mbalula actually even required, asking Africans that no, we should be united now more than ever. Why? Because I think for me that calls, it's a way of telling you that no, we're having something which these people they need the most, which is our minerals. Now, we need to use these our minerals in order for us to defend ourselves, in order for us to defend our sovereignty against these people. Let's say, for example, if South Africa said that, okay, from now on, since the US they are busy putting us under sanctions, us also, we are going to sanction them from buying our minerals. We're going to sell it to Russia and China. Well, it might work, even though there will be a lot of challenges, but it will work. But is it going to work? Is that going to be enough to stop the USA from attacking South Africa? No. Why should I say so? Because whatsoever minerals that we have in South Africa, if you go just around the corner here in SADC region, you'll find it, a lot of it. You go in Zambia, you'll find it. You go in DRC, you find it. You go in Namibia, you find it. You go in Zimbabwe, you find it. You go in Botswana, you find it. So there you'll see that it's going to become useless. When South Africa sanction these people from taking their minerals, they'll go and use another alternative ways, which is like going to Botswana or any other SADC region or even in Africa somewhere there, and they start buying the mineral from them. But if Africans were united, if Africans we speak one language when it comes to this kind of foreign policies, and then say that no, if the USA does not want to respect South Africa, if the USA does not want to do this, well, me, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the USA will have easy access on South Africa anymore. That is the naked truth. That is something that we need to keep in mind. So I think that's my opinions on this point that I want to discuss with you. We shall wait and see what will happen in the Senate level, whether they will vote in favor for South Africa or in favor for Donald Trump to stop ACOA to South Africa. And we will come back again here and tell you what will happen next. But for now, continue to be yourself. Stay tuned for our next video. We're looking forward to see you again very soon. Be yourself, be good, be kind. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. May God bless you all. Ciao, ciao.